Hi, everybody. Well, today is my last day on the Celebrity Ascent, and I just wanted to give it a brief overview because now I've tried a lot of the things on board. I've checked out the entertainment, checked out the food, and I've looked around the ship, etc. And I said to myself, would I sail on this ship again? So, as I'm contemplating this ship, now there is one little problem on the ship as far as the first 4-day and 3-day sailings. Because it's only a 4-day and a 3-day, they basically had almost the exact same shows. So in the theater, on both sailings, they're showing the same Broadway show. In the Eden area, they're showing the same show. In the club, they're showing the same show. Even though I know for a fact they have more shows. They have another 2 Broadway shows and another show in Eden to show everybody, and another show in the club to show everybody. So there is more shows, but they chose because it's a 4-day and a 3-day, and the vast majority of people were getting off the ship. I think there were literally only about 80 people who did the back-to-back. Well, I guess they decided to keep those shows, get them practiced in front of audiences and that, and they don't have to redo the stages or set up anything. The sound can get it right. The first one, if there's some problems, by the second show, they can fine-tune it and get it solved. So that was a little disappointing that the same shows on the 3-day are the exact same ones I saw on the 4-day. In other words, a show that I saw 2 nights ago, I would see again tonight. And so, that's not the best. The shows are good, though. They are very entertaining, but I would have loved to have seen more of an example of what they're going to show people in the future. So that's my biggest complaint, was that. And as you can tell, that's not a big complaint because the shows were good and everything. They were fun to watch. They were very entertaining. The cast was really good. Very good singers on board. Very good dancers. So yeah, no real complaints other than it was the same show on this sailing. But it won't be in the future when you guys get to get back on the ship for these longer sailings of 7 to 10 days. So that should be cured by then. Next is the food. So I've had room service. I've had the buffet. I've eaten at 2 specialty restaurants. And all the food so far, and one in the main dining, was good. It was really, hot, served really quickly. Did not take an overabundance of time for myself anyway. I heard some other people saying the main dining took a little while for them. But myself, I did not have that issue, so I can only speak to myself when I was in there. And yeah, even the buffet was good. Now, there is a good selection. People are saying there's not a big selection, but I think you have to walk around. But there is an awful lot. I think there's not a lot of people on board because they kept some of the cabins available because tomorrow when we get off, it's the start of their celebration where they have some VIPs and everything coming on board, and press and news coming on board because it's the launch, it's the grand celebration. Here's our brand new ship for 2 days. Well, the buffet itself, if you went up at 6 o'clock, you would expect the whole buffet to be open and everything, but it's not. It's half open. And I think that's because they have 4 dining rooms plus the specialty restaurants, so they're expecting people to go there for dinner and not the buffet. So the selection in the evening was very much slimmer than what you have in the afternoon. Now in the afternoon, you can get pasta made to your perfection. They have a grilling station. They have a bar upstairs and an ice cream parlor basically right there in the buffet. They have places that'll make you sandwiches. They have chef specials, potatoes, you name it. They have it all kinds of stuff. However, once you go up in the evening, if you're expecting the same amount of food, it wasn't. Maybe they will in the future when the ship is more full, but as of right now, what I saw, about half of what was available at lunch was available in the evening. And that was only till a certain time, I believe till 9 o'clock, and then it reopens at between 10 and 12 for snacks, which they would have one or two little sections open for some things like cakes and cookies and the odd little thing to bring back to your room if that's what you were interested in. So yeah, buffet is the food was good, but the section could be a little bit better. Stateroom, love the stateroom. I'm still not a fan of those infinite balcony verandas, the one where the window goes up and down, but I much prefer the balcony itself, to be able to walk out and feel the air, because you're actually outside. You're not blocked by any walls. You're outside in the fresh air. And I also prefer, just being able to step out, close my balcony door, and it's much quieter inside than the folding doors they have in here if you had a guest with you. So little things like that. But as far as aesthetics is concerned, I think the room is absolutely beautiful. The bed was very comfortable to sleep, never had an issue. The bathroom is large and the shower is glass installed, which makes it much nicer. It has kind of a marble and an ivory feel to it. I really did enjoy the size of the bathroom, the overall space of the room, and the look of the color scheme and everything of the room. Remember, this is a normal, infinite balcony. It's not a suite, it's not a mini suite, it's not an aqua suite. This suite is what it looks like, and I think really good job. I still love how Celebrity has those electronic thermostats where it's not the turner. You can set your thermostat, you can raise and lower the blinds, you can set your lighting depending, half lighting, full lighting. You can do so much with that electronics that I really do appreciate that. And as far as the room is concerned, it gets top notch. As far as the rest of the ship is concerned, it's pretty much the Celebrity Beyond with different, design choices, different statues, different artwork, things like that. But overall, it looks pretty much exactly like the Celebrity Beyond did, which in a way is a good thing because the upper deck is designed really nicely. For instance, the rooftop grill was extended on the Beyond, and the bar in the back was also extended, making it much more accessible, much more spacious. And so that is a pretty good choice there as well. So as far as I'm concerned, would I sail on the Celebrity Ascent again? Yes, I would. I'm very curious to see what the other shows are, because I really enjoyed the additions that they made in the first Broadway show that I saw. What I mean by that is they've done some changes. For instance, if you were to go up and you see that big screen in the back, it obviously stands out, but the interact, other cruise lines do that as well. The screen, the actors kind of interact with it now, right? That's kind of the new technology. But once in a while you would see, dancers up there that were supposed to represent the cast members, and it'd be on the screen doing different things, right? Well, they've now introduced the technology where it's the actual cast members who are live on stage. So when you see them on stage and all of a sudden you see some dancers in the background and everything, you see their faces, it's this actual dancers and singers on the stage at that time. It's live up there. So they're able to focus on different dance numbers and things like that on the big screen, which helps, make you notice and feel more attached to the crew on board as well, which I really enjoyed. So met a few of the cast members on this ship a few times, met a few of the officers. I still haven't had a chance to just kind of said hi to the captains. Haven't got a chance to say too much, but I might plan another cruise in the future. Once my cruises calm down, I'm pretty booked now until May, so we'll have to see what's going to happen there. But I would definitely recommend the Celebrity Ascent as a destination. The crew was top notch, the ship is beautiful, the food was good, and the entertainment was fun. And honestly, what more can you ask for?